shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. On the Browns sideline, get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Opposing him, that's Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. This guy's also coming off a bye, so no rest advantage for either team in this one. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Going now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the zone read, there's a give to Ford. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ford. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try.
Oh, Ford lost it on the hit. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Brought in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Browns and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's his running back. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7. Back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now start on the ground. It's Ford. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now throw, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. Shotgun snap, a get to Ford. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's a design wrong. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Browns.
Judkins. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Stop short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Judkins again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Browns ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First and 10, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason.
Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Popped in by Njoku, left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. Now looking to throw. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Jets into the nickel. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
An 8-yard gain.
Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out. So they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Jets recover it.
In a situation like that, I mean, this is a perfect situation of football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. But those defenses, they can just smell. It's like they taste it. And they know you've got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away. That is...
The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. First and 10, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
Browns ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they come back out to the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
Yeah, it's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do is do that again and instead turn this momentum around.
He's going to keep it this time. Get some space around midfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Judkins on first down. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. And throw left side finds Johnson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. Pass play coming here. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They go play action on first down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. All the left side. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They go to him again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
3 yards. Brings up fourth and goal.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns come through to tie it in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Browns, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Okay, ready?
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Back to throw. Headed out right. He's running with it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is to throw. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He's 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing the out route complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
He'll look to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
All the hard work he has been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players, who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 7, hook!
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. Cleveland geared up to take the field. Throwing to start the drive. Alvarado. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Back to throw. Alvarado. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Alvarado. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
When you look at this defense, they're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This is Ford. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here comes 3rd down at 7.
3rd down and 7.
Back to throw. Alvarado. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Launch a screen pass. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun, Alvarado. And they'll make sure he's touched down. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Looking to throw. Alvarado. Touchdown! Jerome Ford with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well, out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They will start this drive with 4. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Here's a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Alvarado. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Back to throw. Alvarado. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run with 4. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Alvarado. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake. Alvarado. Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. The rookie from Texas looking sharp on that throw. He gets his guys a 1st down.
First down and goal to go.
Ford is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
One of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns.
A field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. On the ground, it's Ford. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hard throw, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Alvarado. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Alvarado. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Browns first down.
They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Alvarado. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Off play action. Alvarado. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on first down. 4. Well, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Again, they turn to 4. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshawn Judkins, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to
again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Alvarado. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Browns first down.
Back to throw again. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Off the play fake, Alvarado. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Off play action, Alvarado. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a... So here are the Browns to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. Throwing to start the drive. Alvarado. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's 4. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Alvarado. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. On first down, 4. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Alvarado. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
A gain of 50.
Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Here's 3rd and 7.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Alvarado. He'll try and do this himself. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Completes the pass to Judy with a crossing pattern. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Able to slither by. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
This will be caught just inside the 10. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Back to throw. Alvarado. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Intended for Quinshon Judkins. Incomplete.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
18 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
First down, right back to Judkins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
From the 33, here's 2nd down at 7. Looking to throw. Alvarado. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake.
Cleveland offense making their way out. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the Ravens 47-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he will have a Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Once again, Jenkins. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
A give up the middle, Jenkins.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for the Browns, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.